Whips on the ways from way back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray I make it back in one piece. I pray, I pray. That's why I need a one dance. Got an Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. I had powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got an Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. I had powers taking over me. Baby, I like your style. Strength and guidance, all that I'm wishing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my end. I had to bust out the silence. You know you gotta stick by me. Soon as you see the text, reply me. I don't wanna spend time fighting. We've got no time for that's why I need a one dance. Got an Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got an Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking over me. Baby, I like your style. Work, 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 work. See me, do me, dirt, 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 dirt. Something better, whoa, 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 whoa. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. See me, do me, dirt, 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 dirt. Something better, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a one dance, got an Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. I had powers taking over me. Okay, I got one more song to sing for you guys, and it's going to be Waterfalls by TLC. A lonely mother gazing out of a window, staring at a son that she just can't touch. If at any time he's in a jam, she'll be by his side, but he doesn't realize he hurts her so much. But all the praying just ain't helping at all, 'cause he can't seem to keep himself out of trouble. So he goes out and he makes his money the best way he knows how. Another body laying cold in the gutter. No, no. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Little Precious has a natural obsession for temptation that he just can't see. If at any time he's in a jam, she'll be by his side, but he doesn't realize he hurts her so much. One day he goes and takes a glimpse in the mirror, but he doesn't recognize his own face. His health is fading and he doesn't know why. The letters took him to his final resting place. Yeah, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Thank you.
Woohoo! Yes, fantastic even. All right, so you guys have some upcoming events you want to let us know about?
Yes, we are taking applications for Delaware Has Talent. So that's through Prestige Empire. You can reach out to Maria Bouchon for information about that. We want to encourage everybody to get out there and vote on September 13th in this very, very historic election. September 1st, I personally will be going public about who we're backing, you know, but we just want to make sure that we're, you know, talking to the audience about, you know, there's a lot that's going on in our city right now. We want to encourage everybody to stop by the Safe Haven at any time on 109 West 7th Street again. You know, we just want to encourage the community to really push for these Wilmington trade schools to come back into Wilmington, because we're seeing with, you know, these artists here, we wouldn't, you know, in theory, we wouldn't need this safe haven with all of these artists, all this talent, and we're developing, I'm the manager, and then all this stuff. If we had the trade schools, they would have the resources that they need, you know, at the states, you know, coming from the state dollar. But because we don't have that anymore, and the trade school now is, you know, kind of out Newcastle, it's not affecting the people that are affected by, you know, this kind of broken system. So just want to challenge everybody to, you know, be the voice for the voiceless and stand up for your generation with us in this new generation movement.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Any closeouts for?
I gotta say I agree. I feel like if we get the schools in the city, then it'll definitely make it more of a possibility and a chance to be successful.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to come out.
Thank you.
We look forward to hearing something from the twins next time you come on.
Most definitely.
All right, so we'll set that time up and we'll let everybody know when it's coming. Meanwhile, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. All right, so we have a fabulous upcoming event with something everybody needs. Everybody. There's not a person alive who doesn't need to see you guys, right?
I agree.
Yes. All right. So the dental, what's it called that we're having?
It's a free dental day. Free dental day.
A free dental day, and I know it's Saturday, September 10th in Newark again.
You got it.
Yeah,
you got it.
See, this is annual now.
See?
Yes.
And it's free.
Building the momentum.
It's free. All right, so welcome to the show. Give us all the details about what's going on.
So this is our third annual free dental day. Yes, our third annual. So this is the third year we're doing it, again in Newark, Delaware. It's going to be Saturday, September the 10th. Registration starts promptly at 8 a.m. Again, we just couldn't stress enough, the earlier the better. Yes. You know, last year we had people lined up, what was it, 4 a.m.?
Yes. One guy spent the night.
One guy spent the night.
Wow.
Because he just was he was getting his work done.
I heard that.
You know, and I think that's the beauty of it, to see people, you know, really taking advantage of it.
Right.
You know, it's awesome.
And so that's nice. So we need to know, because a lot of times it's for a particular group, but this is everybody.
Everybody. We're really kind of aiming it towards underinsured and uninsured.
Okay.
Because obviously if you have the means to get it done, you're going to take care of it.
Exactly.
But a lot of times, if you don't have the resources, it's kind of like, well, what do I do? You know, so this is that time of the year that we're kind of reaching out to people who don't have the resources and don't have the means to get it taken care of.
Okay, all right. So, and what do they need to do? What are the requirements?
Have teeth.
Oh.
I mean, you may not even need teeth, to be honest. We got everybody covered. But no requirements. We're seeing adults and children.
Okay.
Children, we're doing cleanings, x-rays, exams, small fillings, anything that they really need done, we're there to take care of it for them. Adults, we're doing limited emergency treatment. So you have a tooth that's been bothering you, you need simple things. We're not doing, you know, like full crowns and bridges and all that good stuff, but we're here to, you know, take care of a need. You know what I mean? So anything that's bothering you, pretty much, like limited exams, x-rays, things like that, simple extractions.
All right, so introduce your team too. And I'm calling it your team, but
no, this isn't my team.
We got the guy on the end. We know who he is. We we know he's a man, but introduce everyone.
My name is Kendra. I am the social media and marketing director of Smile Bright. So if you hear me talking all the time, I like eat, sleep, and breathe Smile Bright. So
All right.
My name is Torella, and I'm the office manager.
My name is Damika, and I'm the dental assistant.
And I'm Dr. Bishop, the owner of the practice.
All right. So, and then, you know what I like? You guys seem to really enjoy being together. So, you know, it's such a fun team. So it's nice to work and still enjoy it, huh?
Yes.
And I have to go and say,
Is it real? Are you really like each other?
Well, you can feel it.
Yeah, we really do.
You can really feel it.
We spend a lot of time together at work and outside of work.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so tell us what just made you decide to give back and start this dental day.
I just like helping people whenever I can. So usually when an individual is giving a lot, sometimes you just got to make sure you're giving back. And that's what I love to do.
Tell us how you got started. There are a lot of people out there, young people who don't, you know, everybody always says, I want to be a doctor. They don't even think, hey, there's no restrictions with dental stuff. You guys get to do everything. They need to know about that.
Yeah, so when I was 6 years old, that's when I decided that I wanted to be a dentist. I had a great experience on my first dental visit. And even in middle school, I started shadowing my family dentist. And then even in high school, I went on and became a dental assistant, got x-ray certified. So I've been around dentistry ever since middle school.
Wow.
Worked in the oral surgery office while I was in dental school. So I was always around dentistry. So it was really gratifying once I reached my goal.
All right. Woo-hoo. Yeah.
That is. 6 years old. I don't think I knew anything about that's great.
6.
That is absolutely
Believe that. So, and how did you build your team? How did you find such lovely young ladies?
Oh, that was tough.
you want to
No, the great thing, I was an instructor at Delaware Technical, so I had dental assistants. A lot of my hygienists came from there. So these young ladies, except for Kendra, Torella, and Damika, came from Delaware Tech. And then Kendra, she came through the door begging because she be a part of the team. I want to be a part of the team.
So
But it just, we're around each other so much, so you know everyone has their own attributes, so it's really helpful. Like she's the carrying one, she's the stirring one, she's the mouth. So it's one of those situations where everyone has their own talents to bring to the table, and I just look for, I can teach dentistry, but I can't teach a good attitude or a good work ethic. So I'm looking for those things that I can't teach, and once I can get those intangibles, then it's pretty much easier to teach the dental aspect.
That's important.
So, yeah. And you know, I know that you own the shop, and you're the one in charge and everything everything that's going on. Just to kind of talk to the people out there about, you know, your respective positions. I know you said you're the marketing, you're the face. Kind of just talk a little bit about what you do, and other than sleep, eat, and breathe, smile. Right?
Well, is there anything else?
No.
I mean, it's self-explanatory, the marketing, you know.
Right.
Our Facebook page, I'm not sure if you follow our Facebook page, we're really active on there. We're active in the community. Our free dental day, obviously.
Right.
Dr. Bishop, he's a part of Mom's House, which is an organization that helps single mothers.
Okay.
Just putting his face out there, you know what I mean? I feel like if people see you, they think about you. You know, if they're looking for a dentist, the first thing they think, oh, well, we saw them at that health fair, or we saw them, you know, at that church event. You know what I mean? So we really just try to put our face out there and our name, whether we can be there personally in the flesh, or if it's something that we can donate or help to the cause. I just think it's important that we're present in the community. So that's pretty much what I do.
And the stern one.
That's her.
Well, you know, somebody got to be the one to say no. But seriously, it's just a matter of just making sure everything runs smoothly for Dr. Bishop, that he's not bothered with the day-to-day things, so that he can concentrate on what he does best. So that's my job, to handle everything else.
Okay.
This is interesting.
This is the right hand. She won't say it, but that's great.
I am one of the dental assistants, the lead dental assistant, and I pretty much am, you know, his right hand in the procedures, the dental procedures. So I help him to make the procedures go smoothly. Also training the young ladies when they come in interested in dental positions as well. So yeah, that's about it.
Oh, that can't be about it. You guys are just simplifying it. And I really need you to understand that there are a lot of young people out there who just are lost. And they're like, what can I do? And they really don't think in terms of marketing or management, you know, or really getting into it. So how would you lead them to building the character traits that they need to be successful?
That work ethic, like Dr. Bishop said, they truly have to have it. They have to have that passion to want to come into dentistry.
And I know it doesn't sound like it, but some people really don't even know what work ethic is. Can you tell them what you mean when you say work ethic?
You know, be accountable, be on time, be willing to accept corrective criticism, not take it personal when someone's trying to instruct and to teach you how to do a craft that you're interested in. You know, pretty much, you know, just making sure that you are open and receptive to it, and that you're there to be a team player. You know, it's not about you, it's about the betterment of the team as a whole. So.
And also, I think, especially for teens and children, I would also say to make sure that when you get into a field, that you're not just doing a job, it's more about a career. A job is just something that you're doing every day, you don't have any plans for it, but a career is something where you're planning on being this thing long term. So you have to you have to be good at what you're doing. You have to work hard in that area when you're looking for or participating in a career. So, I mean, I would always say just be the best you that you can be in whatever it is that you're doing in life. So that's my thing.
So, and sometimes people think of going to Del Tech and not being able to do some of the things that they want to do. Sometimes people see it just as a stop. So tell us about Del Tech is really preparing, because a lot of people get some great things done from Del Tech.
With Delaware Tech, or if you just look at it this way, in the USA today, the top career for associate's degree is dental hygiene, and the top career period is dental. So they offer those programs, and I think a lot of people overlook them. And it's subsidized, so you're not paying astronomical money to go there for the dental assistant program. The hygiene program is a little more expensive, but it's a longer program. For dental assistants, for 6 weeks, hygiene's 2 years, and you know, dental school's 8 years plus a residency. But you gotta do your research. If you're interested in anything, you gotta volunteer. You gotta give your time. And I think so many people don't wanna give their time for free. But it's not free, because you're gaining so many life experiences, or you're gaining. Like I have a young lady that's shadowing me now, and she hit the ground running, and she came in and learned everything in a short period of time. Even, you know, she worked with D'Amica, and she asked questions, and she encouraged her to take the radiology. So, and then now, I mean, pretty much, if she wants to do that as a career, she can, but she wants to be a dentist, great. So, but she knew that you got to go through the different phases and different steps to get to where you need to be. Sometimes you got to sacrifice time to achieve what you need to achieve.
So 8 years is pretty. So basically, you're like a medical doctor, right?
Yeah. Our first, and that's what I didn't like that part much. But the first 2 years of dental school, medical and dental school are pretty much together, and then we separate. But for medicine, those guys weren't even seeing patients yet. That second year, we're seeing patients in those same classes. So it's a pretty vigorous thing.
And that's the reason that I asked that, because, you know, sometimes people think, you know, medical doctors, you have to take this route, you know, and being a dentist, you know, you have to go through just as much schooling as somebody who's a medical doctor. It requires just as much work and as much of this work ethic that we're talking about to be successful. So it's important that they do know that. So I definitely commend you on that. Since 6, so now we're talking 6 plus high school and 8 years, and then your residency. So you've been in school forever, right?
But you're having a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
And it's a whole different structure for dentists.
Absolutely.
Dentists get to do things other people don't out here.
Yeah.
So, okay, and then and we have a lot of great social media people, and they don't realize that you can take your love for social media and bam.
Absolutely. I think Doc jokes on me all the time. He's like, "Are you on your own Facebook or are you doing Small Bright work?" And I think it's so, you can make it into a career. I mean, bloggers, there's so many different avenues with social media and marketing that you can go. You know what I mean? And I feel like without social media, it's the way of the world nowadays. You know what I mean? I mean, word of mouth is great, you know, paper type advertising is great, but social media is where it's at, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, swap, so much stuff, you know what I mean? So it's just like, if you're not changing with the times, you're kind of like staying stagnant. And I think that's one of the things I love about our office is we kind of go with what's hot. You know what I mean? So I think it's important to stay relevant.
Definitely. And again, I just like people to see everything that they can do with what's already in them. So they like to do that. Hey, this is perfect for you. You've always known you kept things in line. Hey, there's a need. There really is a need for so much that you already have in you. You do have to nurture it, and you have to expose yourself to different things. So now let's get back to our fabulous day, dental day.
Free dental day.
Free dental day. So we got to say this over and over. The actual location is?
It's the address is 300 Biddle Avenue, and that's Suite 204 in Newark, Delaware, 19702. The pavilion is Springside Plaza. You'll see Christiana Care over top of our building, but you will see the people well before you get to the building. Do not worry. You know, I mean, like Dr. Bishop said, we have people spending the night, people lined up outside, so they do not miss this event. So.
And you do it from 8 to what time?
To whenever. Typically we're done what? 3, 4, anywhere in between there. But we start promptly at 8. That first patient is taken back at 8 o'clock. We do hold the registration from 8 to 11. So as long as you're signed in by 11, you will be guaranteed, you know, some form of dental treatment.
Okay. So that's important to know. So 8 to 11
8 to 11 is that window. Granted, like I said, we're there all day, but we have to have some kind of, you know, stopping point. So I think it's 8 to 11. That's pretty good.
I think it's great. I think it's pretty good.
That's
great. That's great. Now, so your turnouts have been just increasing. Word of mouth is working.
Oh my
Facebook.
goodness! Every year, I feel like it seems to get bigger and better and better and better. The first year we started off in our Wilmington office. It's our smaller location, but you know the need is there. You know, the need is there. So we kind of did it to kind of market our Wilmington office. The next year we went to Newark. It was bigger, more people showed up. We had a little bit more interaction on the outside for people who were waiting. We plan to do the same thing this year. There'll be a health fair portion. We have St. Francis, their medical van will be out doing health screenings, glucose testings. St. Francis, they'll be out there doing raffles and games. Delaware 211, we have a whole bunch of health and wellness coaches. We'll be doing smoothie, like a whole bunch of stuff to just basically get your mind, body, and spirit in one accord.
So all this is going on for that day?
All of this will be going on that day. So it's not just about dental, it's like an overall thing. It starts, you know, in the mouth, but it's really about overall wellness, and we're really looking to kind of drive that home with this event.
So at 11 o'clock, you the one that's going to stand there and say no? I just need to know who's going to be no. So if I showed up at 11:01, you're not going to let me get my
sorry.
teeth?
Unfortunately, we'll catch you next year. With a straight face.
I'm just checking. But then I'm going to come to you because you're the caring one. So you might let me.
Like, Doc, come on, Doc.
And Jamaica,
He picked that up.
I got this.
So true. All right. So when we're talking about dental health, because people sometimes, that's something that's overlooked many times. What do you have to give, what information would you give to the viewers to say, hey, especially young people, to say, this is why we really need to keep our dental health, or, you know, to make sure you're taking care of your flossing. People don't understand the need for all of those things.
There's so many systemic problems that come from poor oral health. Low birth weight babies, different things. And I couldn't believe that study that just came out about flossing being irrelevant. But if you're not keeping between your teeth clean, you can't do it any other. Toothpicks don't work.
Exactly.
Those little sticks don't work. Just the string floss is going to keep between your teeth clean. It's, you know, everything starts in your oral cavity, and you got to make sure you're keeping that healthy, clean, so that you can either break down your food properly. Because if you can't break down your food properly, you're going to have other issues, digestive issues. So it's so important to make sure you're taking care of your teeth and retaining your teeth for a lifetime. And really, as long as you're brushing, flossing, and spending enough time. I know some people like that movie style brushing, like 20 seconds. But if you do your favorite song and you stand there, sometimes your experiences at the dental office are going to be so much easier. So it just start with your home care, and then us reinforcing it and just giving you the information that you need to make sure that you're carrying out what you need to.
And I'm glad that you said that too, because I didn't know that. Even though I got one of those Sonicare toothbrushes, the ones that have the actual timers or whatever on it, I didn't realize that you had to brush for a longer period of time. You know, I used to go in and brush your teeth for about, like you said, 20 seconds. I don't know if I'm gonna play any songs, because that's pretty long. I'd be in there with the extended play, you know what I mean, and just brushing away. But it's important that you said that, so that people understand that, you know, it really does take some time for you to actually to take care of your teeth properly.
All right. So we want to thank you guys for coming on. We want to give the shout out to everybody. I'm sure she can go to social media and find all the information that you need to find about Dental Day with Smile Bright, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. We want to thank everybody for watching. We want to thank all of our guests. We want to applaud your dedication and the willingness to give back to the community. So many people don't take the time to actually give back and say give something free. So we appreciate that.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for you.
That's
Don't come at 11.
we want to make sure he's on time. All right. So we will see you next time.